Well, welcome back. Valentine's Day can, of course, get expensive, and our next guest is helping us keep our priorities straight with a friendly reminder that it is not necessary to break the bank just in the name of love.
Here with some Valentine's Day financial checkup is certified financial planner and president of SHAKIBA Capital, TREVOR SHAKIBA. Welcome back. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you to y'all as well.
You know, we have been talking, all in 2020 about getting rid of debt. It's the year of finally being free. So pop up Valentine's Day, and if you're scrambling, that's when we can kind of say, really go overboard on our budget. But let's break it down for everybody at home, because this is also a check of where we are financially.
Well, look, this year, we talked about it. January was let's get out of debt. Let's get our money right in 2020. So it's now the middle of February. And so that's my first point. Let's have a status update, right? So have things improved? What are your credit card balances? Are they lower than where they were? Are they higher? And what we're looking for here is honesty. So don't kid yourself. Where are you? And what do we need to do? If it's not going well, then obviously we need to make some changes.
It sounds so basic, too, but simply just adding up your balances on every single credit card, Trevor, is it true that a lot of people simply are unaware of how much credit card debt they truly have?
Yeah, you would be shocked. It is very prevalent how many people do not know what their debt is, where it is, what the interest rates are. I think some of that is because they don't want to know. But again, if you really want to make progress and get out of debt, you have to know.
Write it down, face the facts.
Yeah, you've got to know what that bottom line is, what that, sort of that elephant in the room, and how to tackle that. This is another thing that you say, is that you basically have the upper hand with some of these credit card companies, right?
Yeah, so that's, I think, point number 3 is, did you call everybody? I think I made that recommendation 2 or 3 weeks ago. Again, I was surprised when I've talked to some people, they did not call all of the different credit cards. Remember, you want to make people compete for your business. So just call and say, hey, I am getting out of debt. I'm only going to go or use one card. What can you do for me? You'd be shocked. Don't forget about calling all of your different subscriptions. I think I made the point here of slash and burn. I mean, now is the time to get out of debt. Find it anywhere you can, the cash flow, so you can really do it.
Just to back up quickly, do adjustments need to be made on your credit card? So in order to make a credit card company compete for your business, potentially lower your rate, should you be considering maybe moving balances around for a lower interest rate?
That's a great point, not just on the credit cards, but also remember, things aren't going to go according to plan. So we probably talked about putting a plan in place, but now's the time to make adjustments. Look at the cards, maybe move it to the 0% and play that game. But again, be careful there and read the fine print. But also, how is it going? Can you put a little bit more towards the credit card? Were you too ambitious and we also need to back off? What about, did you get one of the cards down to 300 or 400 or 500? Pay it off now. Let's cut it up and use that cash flow towards another debt.
Absolutely. Great advice. And this is also something, too, when you think of life happens, right? Something unexpected that you need to pay for. Life is not Valentine's Day, though. So don't blow the budget when it comes to, I didn't do anything, and go buy something that no one's going to remember next year, right?
So I may get in a little trouble here, but what I said here is don't blow yourself up. And so, look, Valentine's Day is special. We want to celebrate it. Absolutely show your love to everyone that you have a lot of love for. But you don't need to completely blow everything up, right? You can do a lot of different things here. I mean, my other point here is did you plan for it? And I know everyone, that is not that exciting, but the people that do a great job with their money and their budget, they probably save $15, $25 a paycheck, and we're ready for this expense beforehand.
Well, and it's not very romantic to say, hey, honey, I got you this thing that I went deeper into debt to buy you. You're saying, Trevor...
that you may or may not want.
Or that you may or may not, a year from now, even remember the gift, right? We've talked about this on the show before. When it comes to holidays, Valentine's Day certainly applies here. It's the thought that counts, right? Yes. So if you have to DIY and go homemade, why not?
Yeah, do it yourself. I've told this story before. The gift I always remember from Christina is something that she made. It was a coupon book. It was 10 years ago when we were dating, and it might have cost $5. The other thing I was thinking is, she's in a very, very popular knitting club. Spend $50, get some yarn and knit something. How much time, effort, and love would go into that?
Right. That might be for 2021. I'm not sure how fast anybody's knitting today, but the coupon book can be made today.
I'm a very fast knitter,
You
Courtney.
are? Okay, I am not.
I need to bring my knitting needles on the show. I think that's a great idea, Trevor.
Yeah. I mean, you just don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on flowers and a super nice dinner. Just consider it.
Yep.
Love is just the same, even without the expensive gifts. Trevor, it's great to see you. Thanks for the tips.
Yeah, thank you.
And to connect with Trevor, visit SHAKIBAcapital.com.